Tell me how you made the job easier for your
agents.
Yes.
Well, my vision has been, because I've been building this thing I've been in the business for 30 years, so essentially been building my knowledge and what I do for 30 years, and been in Flagstaff for going on 15. I've really accomplished everything that I set out to accomplish. Every goal that I set for myself, I got there. And I have the wonderful pleasure of being able to work with 2 of my kids on top of it. And then I raised my kids doing real estate. That was my way of supporting our family. So when all the kids left, I kind of was sad and lonely and wanted to have people that I was working with that I could pass on what I had learned. In 2023, I was just exhausted. That's all I can say. I was doing, over 60 million a year in volume by myself, 70 something transactions, and I really had no help. And I just thought, if this is the pinnacle, I'm not liking it. It's not fun, Yeah, I'm making money, but I can't spend it because I'm too busy. And I'm just the kind of person that I pour my heart out, and I do absolutely everything I have to do to make things good for my clients. And so that meant, I'm working all day and I'm up till midnight every night doing paperwork. I just thought there's got to be a better way. And that's when I partnered with Place. They approached me, and they are working with the top 10% of teams in the entire country. Absolutely amazing. At first, I didn't realize what they were offering me. All I could see was relief, that maybe I was going to get some kind of relief, and some kind of guidance, because as realtors, many times we're looking for ways to generate more business, or, where should I spend my money? I need to spend money because I don't want to give it all to the government. I want to have tax write-offs. So we're spending money on things that maybe we don't need to spend money on, things that aren't productive. And so Place was able to show me what other teams are doing, the top teams, the top tier people in the country, what they're doing to generate the best situations for their agents and for their clients too. So it just looked really, really attractive to me. In order to be a Place team, you have to have a certain level of GCI, which GCI is gross commission income. A team or a individual has to have a certain level of production in order to even qualify to be a part of a Place team. And I did qualify. My commission income just by myself is between $1 million and $1.5 million a year. And then I'm struggling to figure out, I got to spend a ton of it to not have to pay taxes, right? So I decided to jump, and it was a big jump because that means half of my gross commission is going to support whatever team that we build. That's a lot. That's a big commitment. But I felt like some of the things that are most important to me is relationship, is community, is camaraderie, is doing the absolute best job we possibly can. That's super important to me, that we create raving fans. And those are the things that just are top on my list. And having agents that will just follow the program and that I can mentor and help to be the best that they can be, And I have many examples, if they just follow the playbook, if they just do the things that have been tried and tested and proven, they just do those things, there's no question that they could be incredibly successful. So, the average number of deals of an agent in the United States is, I believe it's something like 3 or 4 deals a year. That's it. And so if I can guarantee, if you follow my program and I can guarantee you 24 deals a year, and you figure in Flagstaff, just Flagstaff, our median sales price is around $750,000. That's pretty darn good, you know? And you don't have to pay for anything, and everything is laid out for you. You know, I'm looking for people that will say, you know what? I trust in the system. I believe what you're saying. I'll do exactly what you tell me to do. Let's do it, you know? And we have, you know, through Place, we have the agent launch program where it's like boot camp for realtors, you know, and it's kind of like, you know, what would you rather do? Do you want to work 9 to 5 making $20 an hour? Or would you rather have the potential of making whatever your goal is, whatever it is you want? Because that's how real estate is. You can do whatever you want to do if you're just not afraid of being embarrassed or doing something wrong. We all make mistakes. I mean, you know, ask my family. I've made plenty of mistakes, you know, bumbling along, making a total idiot of myself, making a fool of myself. But you just have to do it. You just have to be brave and love your life and love yourself and love your family more than being afraid of being embarrassed, you know? And, you know, I've spent 15 years here in Flagstaff and have built a database of 25,000 people growing by the day. And these were all people that bought and sold real estate at one time or another. You know, maybe with us, maybe not with us. I have a full staff of 4 VAs that come in and they work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week. And one of them, all she does is goes into the database. She skip traces all the phone numbers for people that have not, you know, they don't have emails or they don't have phone numbers, but they're looking on our website. She skip traces to get those phone numbers. That's one thing she does. Then she goes in and she applies listing alerts. She looks at what they're looking at, what they're wanting, and she creates that parameter for them so that they're getting a listing alert every week. Then she goes in and if they own a house, she puts a market alert, you know, so that they get a market analysis on their home every week or whatever it is. Well, the thing is, if people are on your website every single day, even if they're a lead that's 10 years old, even if they're a lead that's 12 years old, 5 years old, 1 year old, whatever it is, if they're on there looking for, you know, houses that are coming up, and maybe they've gone in and they've looked 3 times. To me, that says if I don't look unless I'm thinking about doing something. You know, most people that are looking, they're thinking about doing something, either sell their house or buy a house. And so all of those leads come in, like hundreds of them every day. And we have found that the ones that are looking 3 times at a certain listing, those are the hottest leads. Those are the ones that are gonna do something. And there's another feature on our CRM that tells you when one of the people in your database has listed their house. Talk about a knife in the heart. It's like, if I would have just followed up, I could have gotten that listing, you know? So we get those notifications, so-and-so bought, so-and-so listed. So it's like, you know, we don't want that to happen. We don't want the people in our database, you know, they're looking on our website, but they go to somebody else to list their house. It's really depressing. So, you know, this happens all the time. And it's just because we don't have enough manpower to follow up on those leads. You know, we need to be calling 50, 100 people a day, and we have enough to do that. Plenty to do that. And, you know, some people, they want the Zillow heroin, I call it, because it's an instant gratification. But, you know, that's all going to change. Zillow is pulling back. They're not going to be giving out territories and allowing people to pay for Zillow anymore. It's going away. So that means that no more Zillow, no more heroin, you know, it's gone. So now you have to do the hard thing. Now you have to do the boring thing, you know, but guess what? The consistent every day, you know, I'm going to make my calls 2 hours a day and I'm gonna commit to making 3 connections every day. And I do have to brag on one of my little agents. She is a marathon runner. She's a professional runner. She actually coaches other runners. And I'm so proud of her because she said, you know, if I don't train every day, I'm not going to be able to do the thing I love. I'm not going to be able to run these marathons. So she kind of put it together, and she realized if I don't make my calls every day, my 2 hours of calls, and connect with so many people, I'm not going to have business 2 months down the road, you know. And now she is so busy, she can hardly keep up. And this is an agent that joined us less than a year ago, who was so shy and so intimidated that could hardly make a call. And here she is on, you know, we do Zoom calls every day. We're on Zoom, we're making calls together, and she's on every day making her calls. And guess what? Agents come to the Zoom, they get leads. We pass them out while they're there. And it's a pretty amazing system, and there's tons more, but that's, you know, I have spent, since 2023, I've been putting together all the auto plans and everything because I want everything to be done for my agents. I want them to just be able to make deals and not have to worry about advertising, paperwork, any of that. And I can talk about the listing process another time and what we've done for that, but that's just a little bit.